So this is Chapter 5, The Northern Wastes of Shadow of the Dragon Queen. You all have just completed exploring several sites in the Northern Wastes, trying to find out any kind of clue you could find out about where the Dragon Army is going and where this lost city is. So the big map, or the big arrow on the map, is your current location, and your army has just caught up with you. So they're there. You're encamped with your army. Dalamar is studying the different locations and his notes about the different locations, and he's told you about where he thinks the lost city is located at Giant Spine up here to the west. He has asked you, before you head there, if you could take him to a place here by the cliffs that drink, where he is sensing some very powerful magic and he wants to explore it. That's up to you if you want to take him there first or not. You have with you a scout of the Sea Elves, who says that several Sea Elves are held captive at a fort, a Dragon Army fort here at Sky's Tears. And then you have a scout, a human scout that you rescued from the Spires of Dawn, who wants you to take him to High Hunt and has promised you 1,000 gold if you do. And he explains that High Hunt is a refuge in the Northern Wastes, a community of people who have many been rescued and have come together under the tutelage of the mayor, and the mayor's name is Ness, a kindly, grandmotherly woman who watches over the community, and she might know more about the lands about, as well as, you're getting the 1,000 gold piece of reward. So given the fact that you're in camp with your army, you can replenish things like potions of healing, scrolls of cure wounds, etc. So if you're at under 7 consumables and you want to purchase any of that stuff, you can at the normal rate. And we're going to do one thing.
Are they nicer to us this time?
Yeah. Yes, they are. This army's been pretty nice to you all along. Darrett is leading it.
Sorry. We're with Darrett. I thought we were with the elves for some reason. No
army of elves. One thing we'll do differently today for the playtest is we'll do advantage and disadvantage as before, where you have to announce it before you roll.
Yes.
We're getting too many powers from, existing 5th edition that require you to announce before you roll. So it's getting kind of convoluted how that works. So announce before you roll if you want to use advantage or inspiration. And you'll gain inspiration the same way as you have before, where every time you roll a 1, you'll gain it, or do something cool to gain it. So let's do some character intros. We'll start with Benin. Go ahead, Benin. You're muted if you're talking, Benin.
Button. Oh, for heaven's sake. Benin is a dwarf who grew up on the streets and started feeling a touch of the divine, and is trying to use that power to lift himself and the other folks around him.
Next we have Calvin.
Good evening. Calvin, former owner of a drift club, is a kind of a wilderness gentleman making his life out on the sleeping on a bedroll every night and picking up stories and asking all types of questions like a Kender will. Since the last time we've met, he's really taken a turn. He wants to be a little bit more of a help the party kind of person, and he just wants to be able to be sneaky and help with things just in case we have to go inside. So he's practicing his sneakiness.
And next we have Mooncatch.
Mooncatch Star Dancer is a half Kinder, half Sea Elf. At least he's pretty sure he's a Sea Elf. Must be a half Sea Elf because he was able to do something that gave him gills last time. He's tried to explain to the other Sea Elves he's seen how he must be half Sea Elf and ask if they knew his father or mother, whichever one it would be that would be the Sea Elf. But they get weird looks on their face and just walk away, which must be part of their new Sea Elf, his new Sea Elf heritage. So he's been trying to make the same faces and walk away when people talk to him too, so he could be part of that heritage that he's missed his entire life.
I'm not sure if Skathak is relieved or saddened that you no longer think you're a half Solamnic Knight.
Still Solamnic Knight. Skathak is in fact the Knight of Solamnia. In his one of the Order of the Crown, and has recently started to show some arcane abilities, some magical abilities that are not divine in nature.
Okay, Wilvin.
I blame Mooncatch.
A long time ago, Wilvin accidentally drank some enchanted fey wine that gave him his barbarian powers. but now he's been tapping into a bit of his fighter side and learning some martial training. He's picked up. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
He's picked up the worship of Sirion, and he reveres his potential for change.
Cool.
Okay. Put you guys back here in the wasteland, and you can talk amongst yourselves about where you want to head first. You got High Hunt, 1,000 gold piece reward, grandmother, motherly patron who might know of the wilderness. You got Sky's Tears, a dragon army encampment where CLs are imprisoned. You've got the Cliffs That Drink, where Dalamar wants to go because there's something powerfully magic there. And then you have the Giant's Spine, where you think the City of Lost Names might be.
Well, let's do that one last.
Mooncatch definitely wants to go free his sea elf brethren.
Oh, cool. Let's go. As long as the 1,000 gold guy is good hanging out.
He begs you to take him home. The sea elf, of course, begs you to go after the prisoners.
Oh, damn.
So it's your call. And Dalamar
My mother
wants you to go to the cave.
Well, the people in prison are the most likely to face negative consequences for us choosing them last. So I say we go there first.
Any dissenters? That's 2 for, none against.
I have no
Yeah,
objection.
it makes sense.
To Sky's Tears you head. What kind of directions do you want to give your army? Any thoughts?
Well, we
your
know there's
army to
patrols.
march kind of to someplace south of Sky's Tears, or stay here?
Because see, Sky. So we think the Lost City's here, right?
No, the Lost City's to the northwest in Giant's Spine. Sky's Tears is where you think the camp is, the Dragon Army camp.
Oh shit! Well, shit. Can they like come around like Barrow Ridge, Old Bones, and try to get? Perhaps they can get to the city before the Dragon Army.
Yes.
Because we're trying to stop the Dragon Army from doing whatever they're doing, not necessarily like fight them, because it's like half of their whole army's here, right?
Yeah, you're trying to figure out what they're doing here, and it must be important, so you're trying to cut it off, whatever it is.
Perfect. Well, yeah, if they can stay out of these canyons, right? Which
so you want to get your
it's
army
really easy to run into
to
patrol.
a camp spot somewhere near the Lost City, but wait for you there.
Right. What was High Hunt? Is High Hunt the where we need to take that one guy?
Is where the elderly matron Ness lives, who knows more about the Northern Wastes, and where the 1,000 gold piece reward guy wants you to go.
Well, can they meet us there? Is the 1,000 gold piece
guy
no,
The guy that he says no, don't take an army there. It's a hidden place.
Oh, okay.
And we don't want anyone to find it.
Well, yeah, if they could meet us around Old Bones, then if that sounds good to everyone.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Yep.
I mean,
sounds good.
We can finish our stuff up here, meet up with them, and then hit the city.
Sounds good.
Nightly.
Okay, so you are traveling through the wasteland, heading north. It's going to take you, let's see here. You guys with Habakkuk's Blessing are traveling very fast. 4 squares a day to be exact. Or 4 hexes, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's only 2 days away. You'll get there in the afternoon of the second day. You'll be going over channels, up and down channels basically all the time as you're traveling. So the first encounter happens, nothing on the first day. Passes safely and eventfully. This first encounter happens in the morning on the second day. So you're getting ready to traverse one of the chasms. And if you grab your guys and move them just to the right, you'll see a map of the chasm. And you're heading, we'll say, from the bottom of the map towards the top. And so you're just climbing the far wall, or you're getting ready to climb the far wall. Now, before you go across, you're going to try and make sure that the wash isn't going to come in while you're crossing. So in order to make sure that doesn't happen, I need you each to make a check. Now, your Habakkuk's Blessing, I believe, is going to help this check. Blessing. I don't have one for... There we go. Okay. This is going to give you advantage on your survival check to notice if the wash is filling the chasm. So, I'd like each to make a wisdom survival check before you cross the chasm to make sure it'll be safe. And you'll all have advantage.
Wisdom survival. Let's go.
All right. Mooncatch, good. Benin, good. Calvin, good. Yeah, you guys time it right. So you can put you guys on the northern edge, having just cleared the chasm. You're traveling. Yeah, just put you guys basically wherever you want to be when the last person gets to the top of the chasm. So whenever you have to be on the edge, the other people can be where they want.
I'll be helping people up.
So
I'll
you
be
got
kind of standing guard over here. Like I would have gone over first and be guarding everyone.
You can hear the rushing waters coming. You gave yourself plenty of time, but you got through just before the rushing waters started filling up the chasm. And
nice.
Yeah. So pretty soon the whole thing's just about full.
Oh, that's cool.
And then you see on the wind to the south, flying forms look like that Dragonelle that you saw in the Dragon Army fort, the fort the Dragon Army had taken over. So,
Okay.
two of these guys here. Yeah, 6 of them coming your way. They look like predators. They're swooping down to attack. It looks like roll initiative. They're not being ridden, even though the picture has someone riding them.
Oh, shit. All right. Not being ridden yet is what you mean.
Calvin, you want to swap us one?
We all know who it is.
Scathic.
The fast, Scathic, the hasty.
Right. Scathak, you are first.
Oh, golly. All right. Stuff coming in. I don't actually. Oh, they're coming in from over there. Oh, son of a biscuit. All right. A bunch of those things. Well, let's try out some new tricks. So Scathic looks at Mooncatch a little bit uncertainly and then tries to fire off a firebolt on the eastish one.
Okay.
Gotta be in here somewhere. Silver, no, firebolt. There it is. 17 for 5.
You connect for 5 fire.
Oh, it works. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna suggest that we back up away from that that deluge of stuff, and then I'll be done.
This one is flying about 30 feet above the ground that you guys are standing on now. So that 6 is 6 squares up. And then it spits down upon Benin right there in front of it. Acid.
Hey!
Benin knocks it aside with his shield. It is not a hit. Then your turn, Benin.
All right. Well, Benin has a playbook for this, and it starts with Spirit Guardians.
Go ahead and put that aura on Benin. Finish your move where you want. And then Dragonelle number 2 goes. Staying high again. This one's spitting down on Welvin. 15 misses Welvin. Mooncatch, your turn.
All right. Mooncatch was very excited to see his hero copy him, and so he's going to do the same thing. Moving back a little bit to give him some space and attack the one on Benin. 26 for 12. And then he will bonus action taunt the dragon.
That one on Benin?
This one.
Wisdom save. Ooh, we got it.
Yeah. He says, "Aha, you have been hit with a mighty fire pebble from a Knight of Solamnia sea elf."
Then this one comes flying across to there and spits acid down on Mooncatch. 16 Mooncatch.
That is going to miss when I shield, which
Shield
I'm going to
spell
do.
up. Then a Dragonelle flying north. They'll spit acid down on Benin, missing. And then Wilvin, your turn.
These guys are too high.
30 feet over
I'm gonna
your head.
Teleport up to them.
Nice.
So it could take 2 riders, right?
There's no rider on them. Even though the picture shows a rider, there's no rider on them. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to just stab this one in the back.
Okay. 18 hit.
The 18 hits for... Oh gosh, there's so many things to add. 17, 19, 25 for the second one, and the 15 misses, I imagine.
15. I think 15 actually hit.
Oh, 15 for 15 then.
Right. Okay, that one screeches at the wounds you're inflicting upon it. And then in this one flies a dash circling over Mooncatch's head. Calvin, your turn.
I'm going to strike the one that Wilvin's riding, question mark.
Okay.
I'm going to fall. That's okay.
I think that's that's a hand axe. That's not a poop axe.
Hey, you got inspiration.
That misses, I'm quite sure.
It does miss.
I'll do my second attack. I rolled it, and it hasn't come through yet.
You broke it with that one.
Can you do that for me?
Try again. Hit that button again if you could. Take whichever one comes up first. 20 to hit. Nice. And you'll be sneak attacking.
Yep, so 13 points of damage, and I will just move. That's it. That's my movement.
Okay. After Calvin, the last of the Dragonelles goes. So that one comes to here and attacks Wilvin. Multi-attacking with Rens. First rend attack Wilvin is at 14. Second rend attack is an 8. That was 11. Oof. And then, there. Okay, that rounds over. Scathak, your turn. So they are all still 30 feet up in the air.
I think he moved out of my reach.
He did, but they have flyby attack, so he didn't.
Oh.
Although that would not affect your special power, I don't think.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's only for disengage, unfortunately.
The Sentinel? Does Sentinel help? Oh, I think
that's what I was talking about. Yeah. So the new feat might be slightly different. Creature in 5 feet move or hit target other than you. You can attack versus that creature. So yeah, you get to do it.
Sweet.
You just moved. So.
Well, I'd love to. Ooh. That is 25 for 13.
Got it.
Nice job.
Okay, Skathak.
All right, now to get after this thing. Well, when you said you're okay falling, or I guess you're
No,
gonna.
I'm
fall
fine.
on
No,
this turn.
I can fall.
But that would take away the hitting on this turn. So let's do. Yeah, let's go ahead and I'm gonna firebolt the one that looks like it's south of Benin. Turns
Okay.
up in the air. 22 for 16.
Nice.
I'm on fire. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh well, is what it is. I'll move over here and I'll be done.
All right. After you is the first of the Dragonelles. Okay, this one's taunted by Mooncatch. So it's going to fly on down to random Mooncatch. Landing there and rending Mooncatch twice. 24 for 18 Mooncatch.
Yeah, that hits.
And miss. Then Benin, your turn.
Oh,
Bennon's going to move a little closer to his pals, Mooncatch and Scarthak, and then he's going to shoot a guiding bolt at the most wounded creature on the far near Wilvin.
Okay.
There it is.
That hit. 12 points of damage finishes the thing. Wilvin, you can be any square it's in or any square adjacent when you land. Or you could even hop onto the Dragonelle.
I would love to do that.
All right, move on over to that guy.
That's so cool.
You can have inspiration for that. That takes your reaction. Do you have a reaction left? Ooh,
No, I use my reaction to hit the guy.
you don't.
Oh, no.
Well, the reaction
I'll
just
drop.
lets you land not prone. So you can jump over to him, but you'll be prone. Does that sound okay?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh,
So
I'm
just
clinging
mark
on for
yourself
dear
prone.
life.
Mark yourself prone, give yourself inspiration, and that guy's gone. Okay, after Ben and Mooncatch.
all right. Mooncatch is going to Misty Step over to here and then move a little bit further away. Does that hurt? And then he is going to try to Hoopak Firebolt, the one closer to him. 27 for 13.
Nice. All right. After Mooncatch, Dragonelle. This one up in the air here. Surprisingly, Dragonelles are as smart as most of you are.
Maybe not surprising.
Spit
real smart.
acid on Benin.
Which one of us?
Nine's
Yes.
missed though. And then it will circle over to here and be done. Staying up in the air. And then we got a Dragonelle here, going to come over and attack Wilvin. Wilvin, you're like in every space that Dragonelle's in. This guy comes here, is going to multi-attack rend you with advantage because you're prone. 19 for 11.
Oof.
And I think 16 missed. Yep. All right, that Dragonelle's done. Wilvin, your turn.
I'm going to hit this guy after I stand up and rage. Okay. 10
No.
misses probably. 13?
Hit.
Okay, that does 26.
Got it. Okay. Dragonelle's turn. This is the one up in the air above Skathak. It had been going over Mooncatch. It's going to turn its attention to Benin and spit acid on Benin. Missing. And then it'll fly over to
That's
there.
a lot of damage.
And then Calvin, your turn.
All right, I'm going to Hoopak the one that Wilvin's on. 13 for 9.
That's a hit. Got it.
Before I call up. 26 for 12. And I will tell Mooncatch to move freely half of his movement.
Nice.
All right. The Dragonelle on Wilvin's on. Going to try and wheel around and rend Wilvin. Nice. Miss and hit for 18 slashing.
All right.
And then it will fly.
Is this like some wall next to us, this black
No,
part?
no, it's just the map extends forever.
Okay, well then, I would have moved.
When this thing starts moving, do you want to hit it with a reaction, Wilvin?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Mooncatch, just leave your guy there, and you can just, let's see, use your altitude field to see how many feet west you are.
Okay.
All right. How much damage is that, Wilvin?
13.
13. Drop some and jump to the next one if you want.
All right.
Be prone again, though, since you just used your reaction. Skathak, your turn.
Seeing one on the ground at last. Going to pull out the rapier, use precision or precise strike even. And so with advantage 25
Hit.
for a reroll. We'll reroll that one from the D8. Wow. So it'll be 12 for demoralizing. And I'll do 12 with demoralizing on it.
12 points damage.
That's pretty good.
Demoralizing wisdom save. Made a save to have disadvantage next attack before end of target's next turn. Okay.
Alright, and we will see if maybe once more. How about 17 for 10?
17 is a hit. 10 almost finishes him.
Oh, son of a mouse. All right, well, we will pull out the dancing sword over here and see if that can't get it done. Bonus action 22 for 14.
Dropped him.
And then Scouthick will move with all haste over this way. And I've done the things I can do.
All right, Benin. 2 of these things left.
All right.
All 3 in the air.
Benin
3 of them left. All 3 in the air.
Yeah. Move over here a bit. And we'll guiding bolt the one above me.
A 12 just missed.
All done.
Mooncatch.
All right, Mooncatch is going to pass these guys. The 6 feet in the air is like that's how far up they are.
That
right?
is 6 squares in the air, so 30 feet up.
All right. Yeah, I'll just I'm gonna firebolt this one here.
Okay.
There.
That's a hit. Did you say the one by
for
Benin?
9? Yes.
Got it. Okay, this guy. 2, 3. Multi-attack rend. 21 for 14. Wilbin. 24 for 12. 6. He flies there. And then the one that Wilvin's riding. Trying to rend Wilvin twice. Hit for 11 and hit for 9.
Oh my gosh.
You can fall off of this thing anytime you want, Wilvin.
No.
1, 2, 3, 6, 7,
This is fine.
8, 9, 10, 11. And then just barely off the edge of the map there, though. Okay, then
Okay.
next to go is Wilvin.
I'm gonna stand up and attack.
Hit.
Yeah. Hit
How
for 17, 19, 27. And I'm gonna pump a action surge into that.
Oh, remember, you have to do it before.
Oh, you have to do it before.
Yeah, I just
No,
explained that
action
at the start.
search.
Oh, action
Okay.
search. No, you're good with action search.
Yeah.
I was thinking inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh.
14 is a hit.
14
Yeah.
for 18, and then 15 for 14.
Got it.
And then I'm going to use a second wind.
After Wilvin, Dragonelle here. 6.
They're just carrying me away now.
Yep. The 3 Dragonelles are flying away with Wilvin.
Wow.
Calvin, your turn.
Well,
That's awesome.
All right. I'm going to move to the edge and Hoopak.
Okay.
14 for 11.
The south one.
The one he's on.
Dropped him. Wilvin plummets to the ground. 30 feet. Takes 14 points of bludgeoning. Wilvin. And then Calvin, your second shot, east or west?
The one that's hurt, the one on the east, please.
East. Okay.
Yeah. And if I gave him, I'm too far away to give maneuvering attack, but I will take an action surge.
Okay. So you hit for 8, right?
Just
Okay.
take
One Wilvin, you'll be prone. That's a hit.
Sweet.
Same one. 8 more.
26 for 8
Got it.
and 26 for 9. I mean, wait, so I will do maneuver so he can stand up, just so you're not at disadvantage.
Oh, that's really great. Thank you.
Yeah.
4. Okay. After Calvin, that runs over Scathak. Your turn.
well, yeah, there's one way over there that's injured, and I'm going to try more of that firebolt action. Boom.
Ooh, nice shot. 19 fire.
I'll sheath my sword and have the dancing bit come over here and hold on to it.
After Scathak, Benin.
Hey, Benin is going to do Sacred Flame on the one to the south.
It
That's-
dodged it.
Gravely hurt.
It dodged it.
Ah,
Mooncatch.
No.
All right, so let's see if we can do this. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One move gets me here, and if I dash, how far can I jump?
About 10 feet.
Okay, so if I dash and jump and into there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, I can Misty Step to here.
Okay.
I'm coming, Wilvin!
Nice. You can have inspiration. Next Dragonelle's turn.
Crazy Kinder.
They're going to
Yes.
attack me, right?
He goes flying, full speed, dashing, dives into a canyon to get out of line of sight from you guys, and gets away.
Son of a bitch.
And then the other Dragonelle is above Wilvin, trying to get away. Wilvin, what do you want to do?
I'm going to chuck one javelin at it.
Okay. Oh, you bring it down. It crashes into the ground just to the east of you with a huge pillar of dust.
I'm going to collapse on the ground and stare at the sky.
All right. You guys took care of them handily. You can take a short rest if you like after that encounter. The Dragonelles seem to be wild. None of them have any kind of harnesses or any kind of rings or jewelry or anything, just wild Dragonelles.
Do I see any funny looking clouds?
No, you don't.
Huh.
All right, go to do your short rest, and then you can continue on your journey.
I'm going to use 6 sorcery points to get back my 2 second-level spell slots that I used. And then I'm going to use my blood vial to get back. How much did I get back? 5. So I'll use 1 sorcery point.
So later that day, you arrive in a spot where you can see the camp. And let's move you there. Okay. You're not this close, but this is where the map's at. So it's kind of mid-afternoon when you arrive where you can see the camp. You can smell rotting fish. You can smell burning flesh. And you see a fortified camp sitting atop the cliffs, jutting from the center of a muddy lake.
Oh, the lake.
The camp is ringed by immense bone spurs, and there's makeshift wooden walls between them. The walls surrounding the camp are about 15 feet high. The lake that surrounds the camp is around 40 to 80 feet across, depending on location. There's a bridge that goes to a set of gates into the place. There's a wooden palisade surrounding a camp. You can see some tents just peeking over the top of the walls, some huts, and there's also a crooked watchtower in the center of the place. There are dozens of dragon army soldiers around the camp. There's draconians at the bridge, and there are some prisoner cells to the northwest. So you guys take a few minutes to reconnoiter, get the lay of the land. That's what you're seeing.
The way
And
they're
it's-
treating that. Oh, go ahead.
It's maybe about 5 in the afternoon when you get there.
Should I disguise myself in my goblin form?
You
Calvin,
can.
I have an idea, Calvin. What we should do is we should go up there and we should exchange the prisoner's freedom for valuable non-dragon army information, like, troop movements, but we're actually lying.
I like it.
Mooncatch,
What are the
Yeah.
walls made of?
are you
The
good at lying
walls?
to people?
I've never lied in my life.
So yes. The camp is ringed by immense bone spurs that come up out of the ground with makeshift wooden walls between them.
And just so I'm getting there, the impression is right. It feels like that's too many to just take on head on, right? Like that's what we're.
It feels like you can see, you can see like 3 outside the walls. You
Bad
can see
idea.
3 on a tower. You can see a patrol marching around. You hear some torture going on in the prison area.
Oh, good.
You can see a couple big bonfires and several small bonfires. You see at least more than a dozen tents, which might contain 3 or 4 more in each tent.
Right.
So yeah, it does look like it's too much for a frontal assault.
Well, I do see what looks like a bullet, whatever, land shark thing in there.
Mhm.
If we could set that loose, we might be able to create a commotion.
I'm on it.
Or we could just try to buy. I mean, I don't know, buy them out like Wilvin's saying. Wilvin, were you thinking that we would try to pass ourselves off as Dragon Army, or
As negotiators for
oh?
is there
oh,
a formal name for the opposing army?
Just
Knights
the
of Solamnia.
Calaman army.
hey now?
I can try to climb the wall and sneak in and release the captives while you're making some sort of commotion at the front gate.
I like that idea.
How would we get them out though? I'm just saying, if we have a commotion, the problem is the lake and the whole thing. There's only the one way in and out of the camp, right? Because it's this muddy, nasty lake
Oh,
thing.
It
So
is
There's
a
I-
seals,
nasty
they can
lake.
swim under the water.
It does look like there's a couple we should get the Hoopak wielder out too, if possible.
I mean, if we get to the wall and I can climb over the wall with a rope and then bring them across, but you're right, we have to convey them across the water some way. Is there anything on the shore at all? Boats? Anything?
Oh,
Well,
no.
they're sea elves, so
No boats.
my guess is that they could probably swim across the water.
That seems like the smartest thing. That
Make a survival check, everyone, with advantage, since you have Habakkuk's blessing.
Let's see, where are we? We're down here. Got it.
Okay. This lake is probably connected to the same influx and outflux of waters as the Wash. And so there might be a time when it will be at lower levels. And with everyone making your check, you would say that would happen sometime after sunset.
Interesting.
It's 5 p.m.
Well, we could try that if y'all want.
I like it.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm once again volunteering. And if one wants to, I can release the boulet
Yeah, that has. I mean, we have to free it just because it's not right for it to be caged, right?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I've never met one before, so I would love to meet one.
Okay, so wait till sunset. Wait for the wash to go out. Go across the wash near the cages. Scale the walls there. Descend into the caged area. Let loose the belay. Okay. Go to move all your tokens up to that northwest corner. As night falls, you notice a little bit less activity in the camp. The patrol stops. Shoot, camp. Okay. The patrol stops, and you assume go into some tents. You're not sure which ones exactly. There is a change of the guard on the tower, but there's still a guard up on the tower. The Draconians are still on guard, although there's a change in which ones are on guard outside. You get the feeling that there's at least twice as many people as you have seen, since everyone's changing guard. But the patrols are less at night. There are still 2 Civac Draconians outside the biggest tent, standing guard. The Baz Draconians and the jailer that are in the torture area / jail area, they all retire for the night.
Feels like a good start already. It's a lot of shit to worry about now.
I'll cast invisibility on myself just to help. Are we all going across, or just? Oh, actually, I should ask before I do that. Are we all going across, or just one?
Just a couple of sneaky types.
Yeah. I mean, one thing just to maybe be a little real, if there's been torturing, I mean, a tortured man can't climb that well. So
maybe I tell you what, if we've got the time, and I think it'd be helpful, I'll go ahead and summon the steed, because that could help get people out. If they don't have the if we're leaving with speed, maybe even, I don't know, I can't. Moon, you said you can do a phantom steed, right? Should we also get one of those ready to carry people out?
Yeah, it takes me a minute to cast it. But it's good for an hour after that.
Okay.
And it's not concentration.
Does that sound like a, whatever. So yeah, I mean, at least that gives us 2 horses to put people on.
Yeah, I'll cast a phantom steed. My phantom steed looks eerily similar to Scathak's horse.
Yeah, Scathak, there's plenty of time to get your horse out if you want to get your horse out.
Perfect. Yeah.
Here's a phantom steed for you.
Forward. Horse riding so big.
I love that the Kinders. Oh, never mind. I thought you gave him a pony for a second.
No, full on horse. Okay, so you got a couple phantom steeds. If you want to have anything on land, put it like right on the edge of the northern edge of this map. So, like, if you want your phantom steed to be on land and your horse to be on land, they can be up there. Now, it is land everywhere in between there and the fortress.
Like muddy junk, though?
It's just kind of muddy junk, yeah. A lot of reeds and stuff. It's difficult terrain through there. Okay. There's marine animal carcasses, there's swamp plants, and it reeks. Okay. You're able to approach easily the wall. There's no, like, dogs or anything like that could alert to your approach. You have, plenty of things to connect a rope to as well. So you could set a rope up and easily climb it without difficulty to see into the prisoner area. When you see in there, you see that boulet, and you see each of these cages. Each cage is iron, an iron cube. There are blood stains splattering the ground beneath and around the cages. Each of the cages are locked with padlocks. 2 contain sea elves who look pretty badly wounded, all 3 of the sea elves. 1 contains a boulet, and the last one contains a kinder. Female kinder.
Ooh, is it Duck Feather?
Duck Dodger. No, it's not Duck Dodger.
I wave at the kinder.
The kinder sees you and waves back, and then motions for you to come over to talk to them.
Okay, I go.
The kinder whispers and says, "The jailer lives in the tent north of the big tent. They have a key."
Neat. Why are you staying in here?
I'm locked inside and I can't break the lock.
Mooncatch is pretty confused by Kinder choosing to stay in there. But...
In the big tent is the commander, and he has something really important.
Ooh, cool. All right. Mooncatch will cast invisibility on himself and then go sneak over to the big tent.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Mooncatch goes invisible and you don't know where he went. What do the rest of you guys do?
As I do it, I tell the kid, "Hey, check this out." And I disappear. Pretty cool, huh?
So what do the rest of you guys do after the kinders disappeared?
I will climb the wall as well and look to open the lock on the kinder's cage.
On the kinder's cage, okay. You'll get 1 chance at this. Everyone get you guys where you want to be when Calvin is undoing the lock.
How close can I be to the big tent by the time that happens?
We'll get back to you in a second.
Okay.
Can I climb the rope to the top and look over?
Absolutely, yes. So the rope, I assume, is in the northwest quadrant, right over here.
Like here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where did I go?
So
Oh,
you
there
guys
I
can definitely look over. Where is Scath at? Scath is...
I was under Benin. It's all I found myself. If I think I can get the Phantom Seed over here quiet too, then
yeah,
I'll do that.
you can.
And I'm just gonna have them ready. And I will actually make ready a couple of more ropes that I can, toss over to help people.
Got it. Okay, Calvin, make a dexterity check with thieves' tools.
And I'm going to use that advantage.
Okay,
Yeah.
smart. Yes, you're able to pick the lock without difficulty. Kenna, the Kender, tells you the same things that Kenna told Mooncatch. So you know what Mooncatch has been told. You don't know where Mooncatch is at, though. Mooncatch. You see no one, except for, of course, the guards in the guard tower to your right. You see two big Civac Draconians, though, standing on both sides of the entry to the big tent.
Okay. Do I see, what's the best way, do I see any way other than the front entrance to get inside the tent?
Well, it's a canvas tent.
Oh, yeah. So I'll just go through one of the sides, right?
Sure.
So that's what I'll do. I'll do it back here.
Okay. Make a stealth check with advantage. Make sure you don't make any noise while you do it.
15.
15, okay. Inside that big tent, you see there's a cot in there, a desk, and an ornate chest. You see that the desk is covered in what looks like reports and paperwork. And snoozing on the cot, you see a hobgoblin, probably some sort of a warlord from the looks of him.
Well, all the reports and stuff, I'll they'll make their way into my pouches as I pass the desk.
Okay. Also, you find on the desk 2 potion vials and a pouch with about 30 platinum coins in it.
Yeah, those go in my pouches. Do I see any keys?
Make a investigation check. DC 15 to find keys. Yes, you see some keys. They're sitting near the cot.
Oh, I'll take those.
Okay.
I'll try one of them on the chest. I'll see if I can unlock the chest.
Okay. It unlocks with the key, yes.
Peek inside, see if there's anything interesting in there.
There's something very strange in there. A well-padded, like there's padding on the base of the chest and all along the walls of the chest. And there's this gigantic egg in the padding.
Oh.
Make a knowledge history DC 18.
Oh, just shy.
You're not sure what the egg is.
Oh, wait, hold on. I am going to... What did I roll there?
You rolled
Nope, I rolled an 11.
Yeah.
It was a 14 level. I was just seeing if changing that to a 10 on the roll would help.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I know it's an 8 or an egg.
Yes, some sort of egg of some huge creature.
That'll be awesome.
Now we'll get back to the party. So Calvin, you got the Kender out. The Kender's badly wounded. Make it so you can see the Kender's hit points. She's limping pretty bad, but she keeps a brave face on as she tries to shadow your movements.
I'll lead her over to the rope so that she can climb over.
Okay. She'll give a wide berth to the Blet's cage, and then you guys can help her over if you like, Benin and Scathag.
Cool. And I'll get her situated on a horse so she's ready to go.
Okay. Then what do you want to do, Calvin?
That's where Calvin. Go get more.
I'll move to the one with the 2
Okay.
CLs.
Another DC 17 Thieves' Tools check. This lock you can't get. You're going to have to break it or find the key.
Oh, we'll get the other one, maybe. Oh, sorry. I'll shut up. I'm not there.
DC 17.
No, I'll move.
Go ahead and make your check, Calvin. Can't get that one either, so you have to break them both or find the keys. Back to Mooncatch. What do you want to do, Mooncatch?
I'm going to put the egg in my pack.
It's really, really big. It's like you'll have both your arms out holding it, and it'll be like against your chest, and it'll be all you can do to move with it. But you can do.
Okay. All right. Well, before I do that, I'm going to check the sleeping hobgoblin and see if there's anything interesting in him.
No further items of value that you can see.
Nothing else in the tent?
Correct.
All right. Well, then I will be picking up the egg and walking out of the back of the tent.
Okay.
And headed back to my friends.
Back to the party? Okay, make one more stealth check. This time, still with advantage because you're still invisible. All right. You get back to the party. Now, do you want to make yourself known, Catch?
I
You're gonna freak everyone out.
yeah. I mean, Mooncatch will just start talking to everyone. Like, you guys will never guess what I found. I found this giant egg. I don't know what's inside of it, but I think it's going to be awesome, and I'm going to be its mother. And maybe I'll get to ride it, and it'll last longer than an hour. And this is going to be the best day ever. Also, we should let that Boulette out because I've never met one before.
Mooncatch, did you get a key? We need a key.
Oh yeah, I got a key.
Can you get that to Calvin, and maybe we can get that egg over?
Yeah. Here, Calvin, take the egg.
So Mooncatch hands you something, Calvin, and then it appears when it gets in your grasp and you see this enormous egg. None of you know what it's an egg to, but maybe somewhere in the back of your mind you're taking guesses at what it could be.
I got an idea what it probably is.
Now, Calvin can't get these locks undone. Are you going to try to undo them, Mooncatch?
Yeah, I've got the keys still, so I'll just go around opening locks.
The key you have is unfortunately just to the chest.
Oh, there wasn't any other keys in there?
No.
Son of a biscuit.
You wanted the south
Kenna
tent.
told you it was the tent north of the big tent.
Oh, north of the big.
Oh, okay. Don't worry, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll go get some more keys,
Fuck.
and then I'm gone.
Make a stealth check.
And does your cloak also let you be north? Oh no, it doesn't. Does it let you be sneakier?
No.
No, I can't remember.
Okay, you're good getting in. So you find a tent with another hobgoblin in it. This one, not a leader type, but more like a jailer type. And has a bit of keys, and now a stealth check to get back.
Anything else in the tent?
No.
Even stuff that's not valuable?
Yes, you can make up something non-valuable that a jailer might have. Okay, you sneak back with the keys. So you guys can unlock the elves. The elves are getting ready to start climbing over the fence here. And put you guys where you want to be
brothers
when they get there.
Free my brother.
I'll be here unlocking the bullet cage.
Don't open it till we're gone. Shit, fuck, shit, God damn it.
You hear a strange sound, not unlike the Dragonelles made. Wings flapping, big scaled wings flapping. But these are bigger. And out of the inky blackness of the night, you see a form taking shape approaching the camp. A hulking figure. It descends, powerful wings fanning the flames of the bonfire inside the camp. And then it lands atop the watchtower. The soldiers there flee from it, descending the stairs and ladder as fast as they can, falling to the ground below it. The thing lets its wings unfurl. You can see its black scales glistening in the light, and it roars as it lands atop the watchtower. So this is what you see landing there. And these guys have fled from the watchtower down to the ground. The elves are fleeing up the steps as fast as they can and in dreadful fear, unless you guys tell them to do something different. So as this thing approaches,
At the steps.
everyone make an initiative roll, please. Missing one. No, you got them all there. That's good. So this is as the thing's approaching. Calvin, you want to trade initiative for the new one?
Mooncatch.
Mooncatch. So Mooncatch, you're going to go first when you see this thing approaching. You have like a round to try and do something. What do you want to try and do?
Open the cage to the bullet. I don't. Yeah, because I have the key, so I'm just. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that.
You can do that and move your speed.
Okay. Open the cage, and then I'm gonna climb on top of the cage. So 1, 2, 3, and then I'll climb on top of the wall. How much further up the wall is it from the cage?
Probably another 5 feet.
Okay.
All right. Benin, what are you doing as this thing's approaching?
Does it seem to be aware of us?
This is as it's approaching. So as it
We don't
flies
know.
for the camp, you don't know yet.
I'm gonna cast silence so that it gets the elves climbing up the wall and the bullet cage.
All right.
Nice.
How big an area is silence? You click the
15-foot radius or 10-foot radius. One
Click
of
the
those
button, it'll tell
two.
us.
Used to be that it was part of the spell name. There it is.
That was
20-foot radius.
20-foot
Okay.
radius.
So, go ahead and drag a 20-foot radius spell template out there. It is, anywhere within 120 feet of you. You can put that template out. And then you can move if you like. You want to climb down the wall after you do the spell?
Do.
Okay, go to move. Climbing down the wall, it's 15 feet up, so it's just basically a full move to climb down. And then scout hack. What do you want to do once you're happy with
you
that?
said-
I'll put it back.
So you said that the elves are running up the stairs.
The elves
They're
are climbing
coming
up the
up
rope.
the-
They're climbing up the cage,
the
and then they'll
rope.
climb over the
Okay.
wall after that.
Yeah. Come up the cage. Well, whatever I can do to help get them over ASAP.
Okay, so stand
So-
by them and you'll assist them.
Yeah.
Ben and Skid, Scathac's assisting. Wilvin.
I'll assist as well if I can.
Okay, and Calvin.
I'll be-
there.
I'll be right back. I think somebody's knocking at my front door.
Oh, we'll take a break then. Come back at 17 after. Break till 17 after.
I'm late for Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah, it
I'll
is.
be right back.
RL, you are carrying this really big egg. Anything special you want to do with that as you see this creature approaching?
I don't have a bedroll or anything, do I, with me?
Let's find out. Yeah, you got 2 bedrolls.
I will wrap it in a bedroll.
Got it. So
Um,
hide it, basically.
and then
Right.
climb. Yeah,
Okay. These guys all get over the top, and you're basically at the wall. Mooncatch, what are you doing? Oh, you climbed up. You're above the bullet cage. Okay. Clear. Roll some initiative for some dragons now.
What's the boulette doing?
Roll initiative for a bullet. Roll initiative for some soldiers. They're all going to go at the same time. So let's go. Okay. Round 2. The dragon sees you, Mooncatch. Sees the bullet. Sees Calvin. Probably Scathach. But you guys are in silence. You don't hear anything. But it's
And
pretty
I'm still
clear.
invisible for what it's worth.
But it's pretty clear the dragon is roaring or speaking or something. And you note that the soldiers are just shaking in fear from the dragon over their heads, but are taking tentative steps toward you guys. And the bullet is like waking up and starting to inch out of its cage. And your turn, Mooncatch.
And the dragon is looking like does it appear the dragon can see me?
You're not sure.
Okay, then Mooncatch will assume he can't.
You can see Calvin and Scathach, and he's looked that direction, so he kind of looked your direction. Maybe he saw you.
Well, I'm in the silent spell, so there's not a lot I can do there. Mooncatch will climb down to the ground. How far is it? Is it safe
15
to
feet.
just drop down?
15 feet, so one move will get you down.
All right, move down. 1. And RL has my egg.
All right, yep. Calvin's carrying the egg.
Okay,
Threw it under a blanket as soon as he saw
2,
that dragon coming.
3. I'm gonna.
He's up
Go
on the wall.
there.
He's up on the wall still.
All right, I'm gonna go there, and I'm going to yell at Calvin to drop the egg. But I'm still in the silent spell, so it's doing absolutely nothing.
Okay.
And I'm also holding out my hands to catch the egg, but I'm still invisible, so that's also doing absolutely nothing.
Got it. The Civac Draconian takes into the air, closes on Wilvin, and multi-attacks you, Wilvin. Sword, 20 to hit for 11 slashing, 21 for 17 slashing. Tail is a miss. Benin, your turn. Muted if you're talking. Still muted. Your turn, David. Are you there, David? You muted if you're talking, David. You're not there with David, are you, Evan?
I can go check on him. 1 sec.
Okay.
Is he in the silent spell? Maybe he's just role playing.
I'm totally muted. Is the color of the dragon black?
It is black. It looks like this picture here.
No, it looked mostly black to me, but I don't know. Maybe it's a dark green.
You're real sure it's black.
Yeah,
It's blacker than the
Scathach.
night around it.
Oh, Scathach does not struggle, perhaps, with that like I do.
While we're waiting for David, you could go for next, Scathach, if you want. You can go now.
Yeah,
Well, I didn't
yeah.
know you were waiting for me.
Oh,
I just
there's-
got my headset going again.
Ah.
What am I?
No.
What's the situation?
Okay, so the dragon, Calvin is coming over the wall. Scathach is on the wall, will be the last one out. Mooncatch is already out. Civac Draconian is chasing and has attacked Wilvin. The dragon is staying on the watchtower, as far as you can tell. The bullet is coming out of its cage, and it is your turn, Benin.
Oh, okay. Well, Are we heading in some direction?
Away.
Away. Okay. I'm
If
gonna
you just move to the edge of the map, that'll be count as away.
All right.
Difficult
I'm
terrain,
gonna-
all in the water there.
Sacred Flame, the one draconian that's attacking, and then I am going to go away.
Got it. Okay. Then after Benin, Scathach.
Seeing that everyone's out, Catherine's gonna get on that mount. I've got a Kender. Let's see.
Mooncatch is on the ground underneath the mountain, so you can.
Okay. I will get one of these CLs up with me,
All right.
and we will get out of Dodge.
All right.
Can we hear if the dragon? I will
Okay,
say as I
when
when
you
I
get
get
out
out,
of
I'm
the
gonna
silence,
ask people what the dragon said.
So the dragon is roaring. You hear something about. Do you speak Draconic, Scathach?
I do. Yeah.
It said, "Bring back their bodies to feast on, or I'll feast on yours."
Oh. Well, here I was worried that it wanted to take back. All right, cool.
So you heard that. Well, then.
We should leave unless you want to be on the buffet.
I'm gonna rage, and I want to take this guy out in one turn. 25 for, or 22.
Got it.
24 for 16.
Got it.
Action surge. I don't like him. 27 for 13. I better hit.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
You had to do it before you rolled. Sorry.
Oh right.
All right. What else you want to do?
No, I used everything.
Did you want to move or are you good?
Oh yeah, I should probably move away.
Okay. He'll swing at you one time as you move away. Gets a 23 for 18 slashing. You move your speed as far away as you want. The scouts run for it. Run into the night with you guys, limping as they go. Then the soldiers go. They're just pretty much peeing their pants right now. So they're backing away from the dragon, not doing what it's telling them to do yet. At least one round of fear on their part. And then Calvin, your turn. One move to climb down, Calvin.
Okay. Well, where am? Okay, so I'm on the roof.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit this guy before I. Well, no. Let me get down to the ground at the base of the wall. And do I still have line of sight on this guy?
You do.
All right. I'm going to get to the bottom. Free action. Hand this bedroll over to
Mooncatch.
Yeah. I was thinking of a better word, but and then I'm going to hoop back. 13 for 9.
Missed.
20 for 9 and 20. I didn't call out damage. And 20 for 10.
That finishes it. You see it turn into like a spirit of a Kender, but you're far enough away and not affected by fear that much that it does not affect.
All right, and I will yell to the bullet that it could move half of its movement if it would like.
After Calvin, you go to move your speed, Calvin, and then the next Civ-Actrian's coming. Is there? Okay, then the dragon goes. The dragon turns and lets loose a gout of acid toward the Boule, just as the Boule is coming out of its cage, doing 75 points of acid damage to it, 18 dex save for half. The Boule takes the full 75 acid, burning. You can smell the burning flesh of the Boule as now it's kind of going berserk completely. After the dragon breathes, the Boule goes. It comes charging out of its cage and attacks this first guy it gets to with a bite. Ooh, but only a 10 to hit. That guy dodges out of the bite. And then the second Civ-Actrian giving chase to you guys. Oh, the Kender never went. Oh no, the Kender did go. Got onto the horse there. 2, 6, 7. Has to dash. So it gets there, dashing to attack the Kender. Then rounds over. Mooncatch, your turn.
Mooncatch is whispering. He jumps up on the horse behind the Kender.
Mm-hmm.
And is going to just go, yeah.
All right. You guys ride off into the night with a one Civ-Actrian chasing. The dragon never gives chase. The bullet goes down in a hurry, you imagine. And
my horse has a speed of 100 feet.
Nice. And you guys ride and run into the night. The Civ-Act gives up chase after a little bit, or you guys defeat it, actually, probably. It doesn't give up chase, but you're able to kill it handily with all of you against it alone. The dragon never came after you, and you are away from Carrion Clay. I couldn't have gone much better than it did for you guys. That's good.
I'm real surprised we didn't end up not fighting that bit out. I thought we were going to fight the whole damn camp.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of... Yeah.
That was good. Okay, so
awesome.
Let's see. Let's look at the big map of where you guys are at. You'll find somewhere safe to stay the night, so you'll get an extended rest before the next day. Well, here you are. You ran a little bit to the west. You're a day away from High Hunt, if you want to go there tomorrow. Or back to your army would be another 2 days to get back to where your army's at.
Problem is, if we go to High Hunt,
did you bring your
is
scout?
The guy that's
I didn't
with
ask
us?
you if you brought your scout with you, in case you wanted to go there next.
I think we would have. It's just a matter of, is he willing to let us take these elves there?
Yeah, he'd be willing to.
I'm down if y'all are.
Okay, so extended rest, then on to High Hunt.
Questions. Before we go to High Hunt, couple questions.
Yeah.
One, am I related to any of the sea elves we rescued?
You are now. You are their blood brothers.
Oh, very excited. Blood brother. We just call them brothers at Kinderhome, but that must be another sea elf thing. And then what's the story of the Kinder?
The Kinder's from High Home too. Or High Hunt too. And she was just out exploring, was captured while scavenging the wastes by some Dragon Army soldiers and brought here. She, approached them and tried to be friendly to them, and they weren't friendly at all, turned out.
Isn't that the worst?
I know.
Check out what I found.
She saw horrible things they're doing to the sea elves, and she's very sorry that you're related to them and that your brothers were hurt so bad.
Yeah, but we rescued him, so that's good.
Yep.
And we rescued you too. And we rescued this egg.
So you travel to High Hunt. When you arrive, it takes you like a little bit less than a day to get there. And when you arrive, oh wait, something happens. Okay, so you're traveling there the next day. How long does your horse last?
Only for 1 hour.
Only 1 hour, okay. Okay, so you don't have your horse, but you still, of course, have your horse, and you can use it because you're traveling away from all the ravines and stuff.
Cool.
And first, so you have quite a retinue now traveling with you that you have to keep safe. So I moved you to this map over here. You got extended rest, so you can all update your hit points. And your scout. So you're traveling from the north side of the map to the south side of the map, and put your lead people like in the middle of the map, basically whatever march order.
I would
And then I'll
try to be in front.
Your guests around you.
Come up here next to.
I'll be walking next to the Kinder, chatting with her.
Oh wait,
Alright.
but we're going north to south. You said.
Correct.
Okay.
Sea elves will follow behind you.
Cool.
Scout, take up here, I guess. There you go. Calvin, put you where you want to be. Let's see here.
That's where I want to be.
Who is the best of you guys at perception?
I'm gonna guess
Melvin.
Benin. Oh, maybe we'll.
We'll make a perception check with advantage, Calvin.
Really? Oh, all right.
Oh boy. Okay.
7.
Nice. Well done. You hear some rubble coming down from one of these pillars. There's like these big pillars of rock rising up to the sky, about 30 feet or so, multiple ones of them. And the first sign of anything happening is when you hear some rocks coming off of that one. And you look up to see, looking down at you, a huge lion head, big male lion with a mane, and it yawns, a big mighty yawn. And then it speaks in the voice of a man.
Whoa.
And it says, "These are our lands that you are passing through. We are hungry. Who will you give us?"
Oh.
Oh, I've got a nice rabbit. Would you like a rabbit?
Is that your name? And then,
Oh, no, my name's Mookatch Dark Dancer.
looking around, you notice more. So let me show you the rest of them. Like a whole pride of them, maybe 6 of these creatures on the rocks above you, demanding that you leave one of you behind.
Sorry, friends. That's not going to happen. Perhaps we could help you catch some animal or something.
Go to make a charisma persuasion check. DC 15.
That smells like a charisma check. There we go. There you
Wow.
go. 24.
He nods. They're all pretty lazy. He stretches out a little bit, and he says that you will bring us something at least as big as your horse.
Ooh, I can summon a horse for you to eat.
I don't think that's gonna help them. They'd fly after it.
And then he
summon-
lies back down to sleep, and the others
I
do
start
as well.
summoning my Phantom Steed.
They're all asleep.
They're gonna want to eat that moon, and they're gonna be real upset when they can't.
Are you going to stick around
Why
and
wouldn't
let
they
him
be
do
able to?
some of his thing, or are you guys going to go?
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go catch something before.
You head away from there safely, and then you're getting closer to your destination, and now you're actually traveling from.
Were we
On the
not
next-
actually gonna catch something? I was blind.
There's nothing
That's
around,
okay.
so
Oh, so we just lied to it. I didn't realize we were lying to it, but apparently.
if you can find something, you can bring it back. But
All right,
there's
yeah.
nothing around.
I'll go back and summon my Phantom Steed for them.
Dear God.
So
And-
move your
and-
guys down to this map over here, and actually traveling from north to south again. So put your lead person here, looking for some sort of creature that you can bring back to the Lion Pride. Or
And to be clear,
not.
Mooncatch doesn't call it Phantom Steed. He calls it, I can summon my my horse, because he's
Your
pretty
war
well
horse?
convinced. Yeah, my war horse.
Totally. Yeah, has to be.
Oh, but a Solamic Knight would never feed his war horse to lions. That's a good point, Skathic. I'm glad you pointed that out.
Okay. So as you're traveling, there's a canyon to your right, and it starts to fill up with water. Not affecting you guys at all in your travels, but you hear, coming from the canyon, some cursing and some huffing and puffing. Sounds like someone trying to climb the canyon wall as fast as they can as the water's starting to flow in. And then you see a long insectoid leg come over the wall of the canyon. At about the same time, you see a human
Nice.
crest the canyon wall. Then you see another insectoid leg, and the human is running for their lives. And just to your west, you'll see them all now. Everyone roll initiative. The human's like,
Going
help,
the wrong way.
help.
Oh, shit. Oh, my old tricks.
You notice like spider webs around this whole area too, of course.
Fireball! Fireball! Mooncatch, use fireball!
Classic.
That's a great idea. How do I do that?
I thought you knew.
Okay. First to act is... Calvin, you want to switch with anyone?
Classic.
Scathag, still not first, even with Calvin switching. Wilvin, you're first to go. So you see this person here. Do I have a picture of him? Don't think I do. Sure, I'm just a scout. You see this person here just cresting the wall of the canyon, getting ready to run your direction, but there are spiders all around them. What do you want to do, Wilvin?
How far up the canyon is he?
Right on the edge, cresting the canyon.
Great. I'm going to dash over there, and I'm going to tap him on the shoulder.
And that big rock there, you got to go around.
Yeah, I dash.
Okay.
I tap him on the shoulder and use a bonus action to teleport him 30 feet,
Nice.
like, behind me.
2, 6. Okay.
And, yeah, that's my turn.
All right. The scout limbers his bow, fires it longbow twice. 2. Hit for 18 points damage to the spider right here. And then Scathak, your turn.
Well, if it seems like he is safe, we'll come right into here. Then we're gonna come down this. All right, and then back in the saddle, gonna use the ancient lance on the injured spider here. Already advantage, so I don't need that. 26 for 11,
Dropped it.
and then the one south of it. I'm gonna try to use precise strike on it. And then do that, and let's see, we want to reroll that, so we'll reroll the d12. Ooh, so we'll add 5 more. 10. So 19 points of damage to that one.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I'll toss out the sword and try to cut it down. See if we get it over there. 25 for 11.
5,
That's
11,
bad,
finished
it's
it. And then we got the spider here coming over the edge of the wall. They're Wilvin attacking you with its bite. 17 Wilvin for 11 piercing and 12 poison. 11 con save halves the poison.
Ouch.
I'm fine.
Then
I was
after the
just
spider
looking
goes-
at that if it was a crit.
Benin, your turn.
Hey, Benin will summon his spiritual weapon and take a swing with it. I'll find the token in a second. I'll do the north one. There it is. And then a sacred flame on the same one.
11 force that guy. Dex save for that guy. Made it. The scout that got out of there runs behind the party, fumbling and trying to grab his bow as he does. Gets out his longbow, turns and fires on the one that you just hit, Benin.
Nice.
I think they get, 12 is a miss, 18 is a hit for 7. And then to the north of you, Scathak, one of the rocks kind of pops up like a trap door, and a gigantic spider comes scurrying out of it, charges after you and your horse.
Oh no.
Rears up, tries to bite 1 through 3. It's your horse. It's going to be you doing a bite on you. 20 to hit, Scathak.
I don't want to get hit by that, so I'm going to shield. And in doing so, I will also have that affect my horse.
After you, it, and then
Shield is somewhere.
spider to the south. I don't think I saw it on your character sheet. I might have missed it.
It's all good. Yeah, I'll send you a list next time.
Okay.
It's too hard to find those spells.
He
Like,
comes
get
here and
added,
attacks
like-
Wilvin with a bite. 18 Wilvin for 11 piercing and 8 poison.
They're on a roll.
And then the one that's got that will come and attack 1 through 3. It's the horse. It's the horse this time. Biting at your horse, Scathak. 20 to hit.
Yeah, even with the shield, that's going to get there.
7 piercing, 14 poison, 11 con save halves the poison.
And so here's the con save. So got that. So it's
Then
at 7. So it's
Another
14
trap
total.
door pops open right in front of you, Mooncatch. Another spider comes out of there. Bites at you. 12 to hit Mooncatch.
12 misses, just
And
without a
then-
shield, right? Yeah, 13 armor class.
So that's that guy wins his turn. And then the scouts go. Okay, the Elven scouts. They don't have any weapons because they're just imprisoned. So they're just going to move back and hide over here. And then Mooncatch, your turn.
I am going to... Yeah, I'm going to Misty Step away from the spider. 6 to there. And then I am going to swing my hoop pack around and firebolt the spider that's pretty close to being dead. 26 for 9.
Yeah, that's a hit. 9 finished it too.
And,
Then the Kender has no weapon handy. We'll move back by them. And then another trap door opens up. Spider comes scurrying out of that one. Speed of 36. Dashing up to Calvin. And then Calvin, your turn.
All right. Need to do it. I'm going to attack the one that's on me.
Ooh, nice, Calvin.
30 for 9.
9, okay.
I think I understand this correctly. I'm going to do this one at advantage. So I guess that 16 doesn't count, though.
Correct.
With the lucky, do I have to do that before I roll?
You do.
So I'm just going to... That 16 doesn't count.
Correct.
18
18 does, though.
So
That's a hit.
18 for 8. Well, 18 for 11, right?
Correct.
Because if I have advantage, it's sneak attack.
Correct.
And then I am just going to stay exactly where I am. I can't taunt these because they're animals, right?
Most likely.
Okay. That's
Wilvin, your turn. You can taunt anything, just whether or not it'll affect them is the question. I don't think you're limited on. I think it's just you do it. Wilvin, go ahead.
I'm going to rage and hit the one directly to my south. I'm going to miss.
Yep.
And then I'm going to hit.
11 misses.
Okay. I'm going to use action surge. 18 for 26.
26, you kill that thing in one blow.
Cool. And then last attack, 15 for 13.
13. Okay. After Wilvin, Scout's going to go. He's going to fire the two to the south that are getting close. First, the one by Calvin. He'll step over here to have no cover. Fires on it twice. Ooh, crits with the first one, but that doesn't finish it. Oh no. 13. Miss with the second one and then ducks back by it. Let's see, I did this one 4, 5. And then Scathak, your turn.
Right. Scathak's gonna have the horse disengage and gonna come this way down towards the friends. Actually, so bonus action, she's gonna have the sword come up here, move 30, and then attack the spider. So like that. So 20 for 12.
Got it.
Well, now she feels like she's got to. She'll use this and that. Oh gosh, that's only a that's only a 13.
13 is a miss.
Oh darn it. Well, we will try again, I suppose.
Yeah, you don't lose your strike. You can't use it again this turn, but at least you use the use of it.
10, son of a bitch.
10 missed.
All right, still gonna have the horse disengage and come down to like here and holler at Benin and let him know there's one coming from the west and be done.
All right, Spider's turn. One attack on Wilvin. Actually, Wilvin just smashed it. It's going to go ahead and try and disengage. You want to take the attack opportunity, Wilvin?
I would love to.
Go for it.
15 for 15.
Dropped it.
Oh, you're the orchid man.
Then Benin, your turn.
Okay, Benin is going to take a swing with his spiritual weapon.
That is a hit.
Then he's going to drop his concentration on it. And going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay. After Benin, finish me where you want Benin, then Clystrand's going to go. Gonna fire a bow on the one by Calvin. Oh no, it's getting too close. He's getting scared. Missed both times. Then Spider's turn. This guy's going to duck back into his trapdoor. And then this guy's going to duck back into his trapdoor, provoking as he does, though. This is the one by you, Scathak.
I'm gonna let it go.
Okay.
Actually, technically, it doesn't provoke. Not it provokes, but
No, it doesn't.
I'll still let it go.
Or your horse.
It's going to take a little damage there, or it
Oh,
doesn't
it started
matter?
in the area. Yeah, give me some damage. And I got it.
Oh.
I can't get anywhere.
Oh, well then,
Yeah, no, it. Oh no, it's
In that
fully
case-
healed. It
in that case,
is wounded by
Scathak
the
will hit it.
spell. Do you want to attack it?
yes, please.
Okay.
I can't do that. It's gotta be on my turn. I'll do that. Wow. 13 for 19.
13's a miss. So it's away. It's under its
So he's in
trapdoor.
bless again.
Scouts are hiding out in the area. Mooncatch, your turn. One spider left. Mooncatch.
Yeah, stupid thing. Sorry, couldn't get the unmute. All right, Mooncatch will shoot a firebolt at it with Hoopak.
There we go.
Yeah, 14 for 17.
Finally, someone hit that thing. Dropped it.
And then he's going to go over here and try to find the trapdoor.
All right. Yeah, you can lift it up if you want.
And he's going to look inside, see what's in there.
Big giant spider.
Who saw that coming?
Honestly, I thought it was gonna be like a I don't know, like cave system or something, not just a Jack in the Box spider.
Kendra's turn. Hiding. Calvin's turn. So that spider, Calvin's got 3/4 cover if you wanted to fire at it.
Yep, I'd love to. Although sharpshooter does half and quarter.
Just click the attack. It should say.
What does it know?
I think it ignores all cover.
Oh, no.
I guess it doesn't say.
So I think it's under feet.
Feature, feet, sharpshooter.
Oh.
Ignore 1/2 and 3/4. So you ignore 3/4. Yeah.
Oh, so it's all?
Okay.
Even
Yeah.
now? Okay.
It could be all.
Yeah.
Unless there's 9/10 covered. Like first
Oh, gosh.
So
I'm just trying to keep up so I know what's in the plate.
24 for 11.
11 finished it. And in that cave there, Mooncatch, you see a old shriveled up corpse with a few like potion vials on it.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, I'll check those out.
Of course, yeah. Okay,
Should we
Calvin,
check the others? Oh.
We can come out of combat. If you guys want to kill that last trapdoor spider, you can.
Yeah, we'll clear him out.
Yeah, with all of you, you can get that guy. So, Listran, the scout, thanks you profusely for saving his life. Tells you he'll take you to Heart's Hollow if you want to go. Of course, you have another scout that knows how to get there too. And Glistran knows that scout, and they reunite and hug each other, and they're grateful to see each other. Glistran inside that said he's never thought I'd see you again. And then they exchange stories about how the dragon army captured him. And
Mooncatch goes up in there and hugs them while they're hugging each other.
Okay. You find 2 potion vials, and they are potions of gaseous. Oh, you also found 2 potions in the dragon army camp I never told you about. They were 2 potions of greater healing. And then here you find a potion of gaseous form. And not a potion, actually a Qual's Feather token of a fan.
Oh.
Do I find anything on either of the scouts while I'm hugging them?
Yeah. They have all sorts of little trinkets and such. On the trip, the rest of the way to Heart's Hollow, Glistran shares with you that he's spent his entire life here in the Northern Wastes. I'm an expert on the region. I know dozens of interesting hollows and rock formations all around High Hunt. That's the plateau that Heart's Hollow occupies. He shares with you all sorts of names for different places around the Northern Wastes, including Wormgut and Giant Spine. He tells you he's an expert on the fauna of the Northern Wastes, and he is particularly interested in Dragonelles. I think they're related to dragons, he says.
Yeah, we're pretty sure.
I saw a dragon when I was really young.
We saw a dragon too, just like
You
the other
did?
day.
Oh, he wants to know everything about the dragon you saw.
It's terrifying.
Yeah, he was a giant red dragon
Black dragon.
with big fiery eyes. And he could make he was so scary that even the air itself turned silent and you couldn't hear anything. It must have been like a magical ability of his.
Well, the dragon I saw was awe-inspiring. Its scales
Where did
were
you
like
see
the
it?
color of brass. What? When did I see it? When I was really young.
Oh, okay.
I was lost in the Northern Wastes and I saw this dragon. And then I think I was delirious and passed out. And I've been looking for a dragon ever since.
Oh.
Let's see. He wants to know all about where you're from. He tells you that he's seen some people riding Dragonelles. Have you seen anything like that?
That's the dragon army. They're basically here to destroy everything.
Yeah.
Well,
I tell him I'm
hurry up.
going to raise my own Dragonelle to ride with this egg that I found.
You found an egg?
Oh, don't! God damn it!
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm carrying this giant egg around.
It's pretty sure it's a bullet. It's a bullet egg. We're fairly certain it's a bullet egg.
I don't know.
I
think
probably
that
dragon.
might be a dragon egg.
Do you know how to hatch it?
I think you're right.
I don't know how
You
to.
said on it.
Ness can
God.
tell us. Ness will know. So he leads you on anxiously to Heart's Hollow. You arrive there before the end of the day. It is a structure carved out of the wall of a deep, deep crater. There are patchwork fabrics decorating the homes. There's lanterns hanging in every window, and an avenue spirals down the inside of the crater. Map here for it. So it looks like this.
Whoa!
The first thing you notice is that there's like a mosaic on the ground, spiraling through. The whole place is a mosaic with all sorts of colorful stones. And Glistran tells you that every person who visits the village is invited to add a stone to the path. You should pick out which stone you want to add. Then he leads you on past Inn's Odds. He says there's an old dwarf in there named Grandit, and Grandit sells all sorts of, slightly used goods and equipment that we find out here in the wastes. And then he leads you on past the fort, and he says secrecy is our greatest defense, but we have a warehouse and an armory here just in case we're ever attacked. Then he leads you down to the Breakwater Landing, where you see a slate, a column made out of slate, and it's marked with chalk. And it's like a message board for the community. And then he leads you into the Salt Lick. Oh, a map of the Salt. A map of everything you passed so far, actually. So first you have In's Odds, where you can buy anything in the player's handbook that you need here. And they even have potions and scrolls here as well that you can get. And then takes you past the armory, and you can borrow weapons and armor there. And then finally to Salt Lick, a popular tavern suspended over open air by a web of sturdy cords. He says, "This is the mayor's office." And he leads you inside. And indeed, inside you see a middle-aged human woman who looks up at you and is surprised to see both Clystrin and your other rescued individual. Oh, and your rescued individual,
Really cool.
Roan. He goes off to his family compound and returns with the promised 1,000 gold pieces for you.
Whoa.
In the form of gems and such, but worth 1,000 gold.
Right.
He thanks you profusely for getting him back safely. He introduces you to Ness and tells her what champions you are. And Clystrin says, "And they have an egg, Ness, you gotta see it." And Ness says, "An egg?"
Oh yeah, here it is. And I show
We
it to her.
found some people who, some of your people who were missing.
Everyone go to make a wisdom insight check, please. Oh, where you guys at?
Another
I'll ping you.
window.
You guys are all over here.
Mooncatch trusts her.
Right there. Okay. She gives Clystrin a errand to go run, and Roan an errand to go run, leaving you guys there alone with her. And then she says to you, "Why are you here in these lands?"
There's a dragon army. We've been sent to find out what they're up to. We're pretty sure it's being led by, well, probably wouldn't believe me. But
Try me.
yeah, there's a dragon army ravaging the land, and they want something to do with a place called the Lost City, and we're pretty sure that anything that they want is going to be bad for everyone else. And so we are here to see if we cannot find out what they want and hopefully stop them.
And where are you from?
Well, we're all from around, but currently we're serving in the army of Calaman.
You, though, where is your family's lands?
Oh, Solamnia.
Solamnic Knight.
Indeed.
To Kender, a dwarf, and you. She looks at Woven. You're not.
I actually
from this
think I'm
world.
half sea elf.
Of course you are.
Apparently she knows Kinder.
The egg you have, I would like to keep it.
Whoa,
Keep it here safe.
Why?
Oh, I don't know. I promised that I would take and raise it as my own. I've already bonded with it. I named it. His name is going to be Fluffy, and I was planning on riding it like he was going to take me into the air, and it was going to be amazing.
She smiles, and she says that might still happen, although I doubt he'll enjoy the name Fluffy. Where did you find this egg?
In a dragon army encampment.
And it was in a tent, in a box.
The
The Dragon
encampment
Army
seemed
had
to.
this egg?
Yeah, they did.
Oh yeah, some smelly hobgoblin that was asleep had the egg.
And,
You can
and
see
the encampment
for
also had a black
sure
dragon with it.
some anger at that. She
We
suppresses
had, we'd
it, though.
assumed it belonged to the black dragon that was there.
You saw a black dragon there?
Unfortunately,
Yeah, but he wasn't in the tent. It was a hobgoblin that was in the tent.
or a really impressive illusion of one. Like, the possibility, I suppose.
I can
I don't
promise
think
you
it
this
was
egg
one.
will be safe if you'll leave it. I can promise you it will not fall into the hands of the dragon. And I can promise you this is not the egg of a black dragon.
Ooh, is it the egg of a red dragon?
She shakes her
Oh,
head no.
friend.
Is it the egg of a white dragon?
She shakes her head no.
Keep going.
Is it the egg of a blue dragon?
She shakes her head no.
Is it the egg of a green dragon?
No.
We're gonna be here a while. If you know, it might be better just to tell him.
You say you've seen a black dragon. Did you
Wait,
know there's
wait.
also dragons of metallic colors?
Yeah, we know about yes.
She goes into a back room
At least in legend.
and she comes out with a helmet. And it's got dragon scales on it, but they're bronze in color.
Oh,
And she says, "This is a scale of a good dragon." And that's what I think this egg is of.
I knew he was good. That's why I rescued him and am going to raise him. And if he doesn't like Fluffy, maybe we could do a different name, like Soarer. That'd be a good one.
If you will leave the egg here with me, I'll give you this whole suit of armor. It's dragon scale, brass dragon scale I'm sorry,
Like a
bronze.
deer?
Bronze dragon scale.
Bronze dragon scale.
It'll protect you from the breath weapon of the evil dragons. It'll steel you against the fear they can engender, and it will help you to defeat them.
That sounds like
Do
a
an
great
insight
deal.
check.
I mean, what were
And
we
I can
really gonna
promise
do
you,
with, dragon
Mooncatch,
check?
that this Fluffy will be raised in safety, and you'll be able to ride him someday.
Okay, that sounds good. Deal. I don't know if I'll be able to fit in this armor, but I'm going to try.
Okay, yeah, it's if you guys accept it is bronze dragon scale mail armor.
Nice.
And she shares with you what else she knows about this land. She tells you, well, basically you know where everything is that you want. She didn't know exactly where the City of Lost Names was. She's interested to find that out. She tells you about some other locations nearby here. There's a place called Blue Ma Cave. A scout has reported back to me that there is an out-of-the-way cavern where they've spotted some strange dwarves. They seem down on their luck, these dwarves. I'd like to meet them and maybe establish a friendly rapport with them. And if you could travel out to see if they'd be agreeable to that, I'd appreciate that. I know you have other important things on your mind, so I understand if you
Definitely want
can't.
to help the down in their luck dwarves.
And about this time, Clystron returns, and Clystron says, "What about the Dragonelles?" And Ness looks to him and says, "Clystron here is extremely interested in finding dragons or anything related to dragons, and he has a group of Dragonelles that he's somewhat befriended. He'd like you to
Excuse
go
me?
with him to feed them if you could."
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Well, which would you like
And
to do
just to be sure,
first?
Clystron isn't going to feed us to them, right?
No, you'll bring some meat with you. A lot of it.
You know, we met these like lion-headed creatures a ways back, and kind of promises a meal.
That pride is a very lazy and demanding pride of Manticores. They didn't threaten you, did they?
Oh, they did.
They did. Well,
I mean, yeah.
I'll have to speak with them.
Oh,
They should cause you no more difficulty.
well, if you could bring him some food, we kind of promised.
Oh,
That'd be great.
well, if you did, I will.
Appreciate it.
So,
yeah, let's go see
let's,
these,
go let's go to the big
Dragonelles.
map. You guys can do an extended rest here. You can buy some supplies. If we look at the big map, let's see, the Dragonelles and the cave. Both of them are about a day's travel away. It almost forms a triangle. So if you look at the big map, you could spend a day going to the dwarves, and then a day going to the Dragonelles, and then a day back. Or if you get into the Dragonelles first, Clystron could just return, and you could go on to the dwarves. Your call, whatever you want. Or you could ignore all of those things altogether and go after the dragon army.
Let's, I feel like there's something to be learned here. If y'all are up for it, let's feed the dragons and then bring the scout back. I'd rather not. I'd rather be responsible for him less amount of time.
He'll go on with you to the dwarves if you're going that way, he says.
Oh, well, cool. Let's go.
Okay. You can extend
Dwarves
rest.
first spinning.
Yeah, for sure.
The next day you travel toward the home of the Dragonelles. It's just you guys and Clystron this time. So, the CLs will stay here. And in fact, Ness can arrange for a scout to take them home if you want.
As long as you think they'll be safe. The scouts seem to be getting caught a bit recently.
That's true. It is very dangerous out there.
It is.
It's your call.
Well, I'll leave it up to the CLs. That
Okay.
sounds like that's theirs to decide.
They're kind
I
of
said I'd
interested
get
in
them
waiting.
home, so-
At least wait until you guys get back from this little outing that you're going on.
Okay.
To make sure that it's safe. So you guys are traveling out toward the Dragonelles. And just put you guys in the middle of this map, traveling from north to south. You come across a field of very, very big burrows, it looks like. They've collapsed after, descending 20, 30, 40 feet into the ground. They're big enough for something, maybe 20 feet in diameter to have crawled through. And they're kind of scattered all over the place as you're traveling towards the Dragonelles. Clystron says, "This is new. I haven't seen this before. Whatever's caused this is new in the area." And as you're looking out carefully, you see, maybe half a mile away, something big climbing up above the horizon, still on the ground. A long, sinuous, purple, snake-like thing. And then it dives back down into the ground. You can feel the ground vibrate even from as far away as it is.
Just for a note, we're walking without rhythm.
Okay.
We're walking what?
Without rhythm.
Oh.
So then, You're watching all around, and the ground is starting to shake, and it's starting to shake harder and harder. You have enough time to like do a bless or something like that real quick.
Boom, bless.
Just in case this thing appears nearby you. And it's certainly getting where the ground is shaking worse and worse.
I'll cast Death Ward on Scathak.
You have Death Ward?
Yeah,
I thought you had Banishment.
I do. Oh, you know what? I forgot to tell you about my extra spells I get for being a red robe. I've got Confusion, Death Ward, and Hallucinatory Terrain.
Right, got it.
Dang,
Sorry.
That's okay. I should have remembered.
that's really
Okay.
cool.
If you're happy where you're standing, then the ground starts to shake violently, and up out of one of these tunnels erupts a huge purple worm. Roll initiative. Okay. Calvin, you want to trade with anyone?
Yeah. Static again.
Okay.
Amazing.
Scathik, you're first.
Oh,
This purple
son of a
worm
bitch.
erupts out of the ground and is lunging toward you guys. You think it's got a reach of 10 feet with its bite.
About a bajillion. All right. I'm gonna come down here to get its attention off of my friends. I did put the names of the blessed folks in the chat.
Thank you.
And then
If you're blessed, going to put cross swords on you.
I'll go ahead and use precise because.
And Wilvin, you can
the
have
thing-
inspiration for drawing away the worm.
That's amazing.
I already got it.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Oh,
not Wilvin.
how about-
Scathak. Inspiration.
Oh, cool.
That is a hit.
You know what? I think this is gonna matter. I'm gonna drop a smite on that first level. Well, 7. 27 points of damage, and I'm gonna do that just in case it works. So yeah, 27 points of damage.
And a 14 wisdom save. 16.
Deal. So the rider still kicks in, which is good. And then a normal attack is only a 10.
10 is a miss.
Maybe it hits. It's a big thing. I don't
It's
know.
a miss.
And then I'll pull the longsword out with a bonus, and that's a 13. Well,
13 miss. The scales seem to be as resilient as plate armor.
son of a gun. All right.
And then,
All right.
Wilvin, your turn.
I'm not sure if I can make to it. Ooh, I just reach it. I'm gonna rage and hit it twice. Does an
Miss.
11 hit it?
No, miss a miss.
Okay, that's my turn.
And Benin, your turn.
Okay, Bannon will summon a spiritual weapon and attack with it, and then he'll Sacred Flame the thing.
20 hit for 8. And then dex save. You got him for 4 more weight. Then the worm goes. All right. 3 targets for the bite. It's going to be the horse. The horses get... Is this disadvantage on the first one?
It would be, but I'll have it attack me anyway. Like, I'll use my reaction to make it attack me.
Okay. 24 to hit you?
Oh shit, but if I do that, I can't shield. All right, well. Live, you learn. Yeah, 24 is
24
gonna
to hit. 22 points of piercing.
Just barely.
And a 19 dex saver gets swallowed.
Wow. I think I'm going in, y'all.
Hey, good thing you're death saved. Death Ward.
Right? Hopefully. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste my fucking inspiration on this. Yeah, I am inside of it.
Okay.
You said 22 plus 11. So what?
No, the plus 11 is the old way I used to do crits, so just 22.
Okay.
This is an old token.
Oh,
Haven't updated it. Okay, so Scathak gets swallowed up into the purple worm. Then it continues lunging out of the ground, and then it's attacking Wilvin with its stinger. 19, Wilvin?
Yeah, that hits.
21 piercing and 29 poison. 19 con save halves the poison.
Oof.
Nice save.
Shut up. Probably could have made that.
The worm is done. Clystrand is firing his bow at it twice. Longbow. Hitting twice. Nice for 9 damage. I'm backing up. And then Mooncatch, your turn.
All right, bonus action. I'm going to use my sorcery points to convert to regain my 4th level spell slot. And then I'm going to cast Banishment on the purple worm.
I'm to play
It's
D&D
gone.
science.
Scathak, you fall into the hole. Make a dex saving throw, DC 15 to grab the edge.
I guess I will use my inspiration here. Oh no. Let's see. Plus 3. I can't make it.
So Scathak goes
Can I
tumbling
make
down the
it?
hole. You're maybe 30 or so feet down there, Scathak, before it curves and you come to a stop.
Like 3. Okay.
And the fall, you take 14 bludgeoning.
No, son of a bitch. Could not roll so high. That'd be great.
Purple Worm will be making saves every round to come back. So, and of course, Mooncatch can drop a concentration at any point that he wants. Calvin, if you have nothing to do, be ready to say dodge. Or if you just want to ready an attack, say ready.
I'm going to run to the edge of. I'm going to dash to the edge of the hole and see if I can't get Skeptic out.
Okay,
Drop,
yeah, you see
rope
Skathak
or
down there,
something.
30 feet, grab your rope as you're running and lower it down. Skathak, there's a rope there you can climb. You're 30 feet down, so with a dash, you can get out of there.
I purposely run through this tree, by the way.
I'll dash out, and I'll yell over to Mooncatch that I'd like to, like, are we just running, or are we gonna let it come back and kill it?
I don't know. I didn't think that far ahead.
It was a great idea. That was a great way to get me out, so that was amazing. I'm down for whatever you want to do. If we're gonna kill it, though, I'd like to heal myself before you bring it back.
So you've, did you dash anything else, Skathak?
No, I will
All
have
right,
the
well, then you're
horse ride this way.
I'm going to lose my rage, use the second wind, and ready my action.
And then you turn.
Benin says we should get out of here. There's nothing to gain from fighting this.
Did I feel any magic items in its gullet while I was swallowing? Did anything feel magic down there?
Hold on, let me check. I'm not saying there's not something magical in it.
Are we going to the south?
Yeah.
Well, this is going south already.
Skathak,
Right.
if there was something you bumped into, make a deck save DC 10 to grab it. I'm not sure there is, but we'll see if you grab it.
A deck save DC 10. Let's see. Deck save, and I did have bless up. So I'll do. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, wait, save. I get a 7. That's a 7, so bless might get there. Come on, bless. No, I didn't.
All right. You don't know. There might have been something in there, but you weren't able to grab it. Are you guys going to run or stay?
I say we kill it because it's going to end up attacking someone else. But I'll run if you think we all should. If we think we should run.
I think it's faster than us, so we don't really have a choice.
Okay, so Ben, and you're down to
That's
the
sound
turn.
logic.
Worm is still gone. Next goes Clystrand. He's going to ready. Next goes Mooncatch.
Drop concentration.
And then take the rest of your turn.
What?
Dragon.
Are you not going to wait?
Oh, was I supposed to?
To heal, yeah.
Okay, then
Oh, good. That's.
I'll hold concentration for one more round.
Calvin.
It might come
Assuming-
back anyhow.
Well, assuming nothing distracts me.
Calvin doing explosion. Anything else, Calvin?
No, I'm going to give it to somebody. I'm going to give it to Skeptic.
All right,
That's the one I
Skathak.
just bought. I don't know
You
if
get
you
6
saw
hit
in
points back,
chat. I bought
Skathak.
one.
And then your turn, Skathak.
I'll lay on hands for at least. Oh shit! I better save the other. I'll lay on hands for 25,
Then Wilvin.
and I'll get on my horse.
I'm gonna
20.
keep readying my action.
Benin.
I'll move up and dodge.
Clystrand's ready. Mooncatch.
We ready? Drop your
yeah.
concentration.
Do
All
it.
right. Worm reappears. Oh, assuming he didn't make a saving throw last round. No, he did not. Now he's back.
Oh,
You dropped concentration. What else, Mooncatch?
Then I'll swing my hoopak around and throw a fire bolt at him.
All right. Ooh, nice.
Critting.
Wow. Nice job. 36 damage. After Mooncatch.
Woo!
Calvin.
Let's get back here.
All right, so I will Hoopak, but I will do first attack at advantage. There it is.
29 hit.
24 for 13.
I'm sorry. I'm going to 20 for 13. Where'd the 13 come from?
Sneak attack because it was advantage.
Oh, got it. 13. Second attack, 29
Yeah.
is a hit.
That wasn't me. That was the API.
Oh.
It's the last one. 20.
20 is a hit.
And then I'm gonna so 13 damage. I'm going to action surge. I'm gonna make this one a hit. 25 for 17, and one last one. 22 for 7.
Wow. You're firing lights out. After Calvin, Skathak.
bitch. All right. Once more back in. This time, maybe a bit smarter. So 15 in. Precision with the lance. So we're gonna do that. Oh, we're gonna do that. And I think that's gonna hit with the blast. Keep losing it in spells. I'm gonna need to move it. I think. So that is a 19 to hit.
That hit.
Let's see. Let's reroll. I could get. Let's reroll the d8. So we're gonna add 5 more. So 5, 6. And then let's smite it with first level. Gosh, those could go better. 6. Was it 24 points of damage? And I'll try to demoralize it. Darn. And then I'll come back in with the lance. That's only an 11. We'll throw the longsword out again, which is a 21 for 11. And then the horse will disengage and move back.
After Skathak, Wilvin, your turn.
I'm gonna move up and hit it. I'm going to rage again, and I'm going to attack. Does 16 hit?
No.
Okay, I'm going to use an action surge.
I was trying to hit it with a bow for 10. They're ready to action.
Good job, Clayton.
14 missed, 25 hit. 14 might hit.
Okay.
16 might hit as well. Were you blessed at all?
Wilvin was, yes.
Oh,
So the 16, let's roll the bless for that first. 17 missed. And then a 14, let's roll the bless for the 17 missed. And then 25 hit. How much damage on the 25, Wilvin?
okay. The 25 does 8. Why did I click a javelin? Are these two a javelin attacks? Oh my gosh.
You can redo both of those.
Okay, thank you.
Because I would make you redo them if they were hits. So
Okay, the 21 hits for 28.
28, okay.
Sorry.
After Wilvin, Benin turn.
Benin will swing with his spiritual weapon, and then he'll fire a guiding bolt.
10 missed, and then the worm goes. It's going to actually just retreat. And then, Wilvin, you can stop it if you want.
I would love to.
Go for it.
Hey, I hit this time.
Oh.
16.
16. Okay, so that was its move stopped. Now it's going to fight for its life with a bite on the Wilvin. 25 or 16 piercing.
That's
DC 19 dex save or swallow.
nope.
And that won't get there. Okay, so you're swallowed inside of it. And it can't move any further, so it can't reach any of you with its stinger. Although it tries. Clystran shoots their bow at it. Longbow. Hitting one time for 6, and then Mooncat's your turn.
Mooncatch is going to magic missile it.
Okay.
Nice.
Or
Shit.
15.
Wow, you kill it.
Damn, Moon.
Down goes the purple worm.
You're going to have to teach me that spell.
You gotta have a hoopak, and you just swing it over your head, and then you throw it, and 3 little lights come shooting out of it.
I have to get me a hoopak that I can use for my horse.
Everybody should have a hoopak.
Now you can check to see if it's really got any treasure inside of it.
Oh yeah, Mooncatch will climb inside its mouth and go exploring.
You find 5 little beads that seem odd inside its gullet. You guys are able to determine they're magical later.
Huh.
They are beads of force.
Damn it, Josh.
5 beads of force.
I must have had to crawl really far down to find those.
Yeah, you did.
You're looking. Never mind. Whew.
Ooh,
Good
okay.
job. Y'all, we rid the world of an evil
Yeah,
creature.
you rid the world of a purple worm. You guys can do a short rest now before you head on. So go and do your short rest.
Oh, damn. Let's see. I'll recover a spell slot, and then we'll do, which is more than enough to get there.
Okay. Continuing on to the Dragonelles. If you just go south on the map, you'll see the Dragonelle nests. Yeah, you come across a rock formation which looks like a gigantic dragon's head.
Oh, Jesus.
Dragonelles are nested all over the top of the dragon head. And Clystran respectfully lays out the dried meat that he brought for the Dragonelles. They descend carefully from the skull and chomp up the dried meat, eyeing you suspiciously as they do.
Can we ride one?
If you guys do nothing hostile, they will retreat. You guys want to do anything?
So, I mean, Clash, what do you think the odds of, like, training those things to take a rider are?
I've seen someone riding them, so maybe it can be done.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen it before.
Mm-hmm.
Would it help if, like, we brought one of their saddles back to you that they're using?
Yeah, that'd give us a chance maybe to try and tame one of them.
We'll start collecting saddles then. Let's do it.
Okay. Clystran respectfully backs away. The Dragonelles, you sense some pretty high intelligence in these creatures. Like, they'll remember you if they see you again.
Cool.
So.
I wave at one.
And actually, that's where we're going to stop for the night because the next encounter is a pretty big one. I don't want to get it started and have it go on too long. So, we'll stop there. We'll split the treasure. You guys will still be 7th level next time we play. And you'll be on your way to the Blue Maw Cave. Having avoided a fight with the Black Dragon. It's probably a good idea.
Like, I'm going to go with we avoided dying to a Black Dragon.
Yeah, probably right. So your treasure is Dragon Scale Armor, Potion of Gaseous Form, Potion of Healing Greater, Qual's Feather Token, and 5 Beads of Force. So the way this will work with the Beads of Force is basically 5 of you could take 1 each. If one of you ends up with all of them, or if any of you end up with more than one of them, They count as consumables, or you can count as many as you have as one permanent, whichever way you want to count it.
Cool.
So, okay. Everyone going to roll straight D20 to the chat.
Can you center us on the
You can just roll straight
thing?
/RD20. I'll move you to the map here in a second while you're doing that.
RL. That's the best.
Okay, let's see here. Oh, wow, you guys got horrible rolls.
God.
Looks like
I was gonna say.
Scathac's highest with a 10. Scath.
So it's
10. And we got a 9 for Wilvin. Got a 5 for Cal. Ben's last. Right. So you're still 7th level, so you can have 4 permanent and 7 consumable. Which would you like, Scathach?
You want to center us over there? Oops. Crap.
Yeah, here.
Oh, okay. Does anyone recall what the fan does off the top of their head?
Oh,
The feather token fan.
I think it lets you cast Gust of Wind.
sounds about right.
They could summon, say, Waddle.
Now it propels your ship at a faster speed.
Oh,
So
Nice.
That's kind of cool.
We were all
is-
wrong.
Yeah, we're all fucking wrong. Is someone planning on taking the dragon? Is someone taking the dragon scale mail to wear it?
I would like
Mooncatch would.
it will increase my AC by 1. So unless you want it, then I will take it.
No. I just didn't want the cool dragon item to go away. Then I will take the Qual's feather token.
I have a mithril breastplate that anyone can have because I will not be wearing it.
Which,
I thought you were a barbarian.
he is barbarian. You are a medium
I am.
armor as barbarian.
Oh.
Calvin, what do you want?
I'll take a potion of greater healing.
Well, let me.
Alvin, can you wear medium armor or probably not?
Yeah, no, I
No.
can.
Not if you're. Oh, can you? Because Wilvin dropped that mithril breastplate.
I have studded leather +1. Plus, I just dumped a bunch of expertise into stealth, so I'm just going to stay with it.
The mithril would mean you wouldn't have disadvantage. I think actually breastplate doesn't give you disadvantage anyway.
Yeah, mithril
Yeah,
breastplate
it's
doesn't
kind of
really
just
do
like a
anything.
regular breastplate.
It is.
Except it, yeah,
Except
it
it's
doesn't.
shiny.
I mean, okay.
Ooh.
What do you want, Calvin? You taking the potion of healing?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, Mooncatch, what would you like?
I'll do the Beads of Force.
Other people might grab other ones, but you got one of them so far. Benin, what do you like?
Oh, I thought you said we could take all 5 as one match.
If you end up
one
being the only one
permanent.
to take them, they count as one.
Oh, okay.
looking at the description of the bead of force.
Are they great fun at parties?
Oh, those are pretty nice. I want a bead of force.
All right, Ben, you get another pick too. Want 2 beads of force?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
If you get the
Ooh,
majority of them,
nice.
you get the string they're on. Mooncatch,
I'll take another Bead of
another bead of
Force.
force. Okay, Calvin,
Jesus Christ, Tom.
I'll take another.
potion of healing.
Yeah, I was going to, but I think Wilvin, you probably need that, don't you?
Nah, I got other ways to heal.
You take it.
I'll take it.
Wilvin, what would you like?
I'd like 1 bead of force.
And Scathach, there's a potion of gaseous form left.
I'll take that potion of gaseous form.
All right. Does anyone want the mithril breastplate?
And that wouldn't be an AC upgrade, RL. Like your dex is higher.
No, I got a studded leather +1.
I think it's not an upgrade for Calvin, because he's got a dex modifier of +4.
Oh,
He's wearing
17.
armor class 13 +4, and it'd be 14 + 2
okay.
for the mithril breastplate.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and then I get another +1 because it's magical, right?
Right. Well, that's 13.
Cool.
It's
Oh,
12.
are we going to level up?
No,
between
you'll
now
be
and next
7th level
No.
still. And we'll finish up chapter 5 next time we play on the 31st.
Oh, so we're not playing Winter Fantasy Week.
We are.
That makes sense. Wait.
We are
A week
playing
from
Winter
today is the
Fantasy.
31st.
The 31st is a week from today.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. I may not be here for that.
Yeah, I can understand. It'll be an early morning the next morning for me. But I
Right.
think the session next week will be about 2.5 to 3 hours long like this one was.
Oh, damn.
It won't
Okay.
be a 4-hour one.
It works for me. It's 2:00 in the morning here, so.
Oh boy. All right, guys.
And I was gonna
Thanks
say,
for playing.
Yeah, Tom, watch that. Watch the